many women, I mean, not enough women come forward and say, this is what happened to me. You had some experiences in high school with 2 football players where they took advantage of you. Can you go into that a little bit?
Yeah, it's frustrating because, like, I look at these people. When I was in high school, I was homeschooled. I was not interested in sex, dating. I didn't have like some sort of physical hormones where I felt like all like hot and itchy or whatever. I didn't have like, I wasn't into boys and like I like to not have sex. And then I was lonely then too. Like, I'm not someone who has friends in life. Like, I'm a loner. And there was this girl who was going to my church, Bailey Danielle Smith, and she lost her virginity when she was 15. So when I was meeting with her, I thought, like, for the first time we hung out, she was like another like Christian person who's like conservative and like similar to me, like not too like bold with like socializing. But that was not the case. She was telling me stories about how when she was 15 and her parents were out of the house, they'd have sex on her parents' kitchen table and in her parents' bed. And it made me have like panic. I was like, who has sex in their parents' bed? You're a child? What the fuck? And then I hang out with her and she's like, listen, Lauren, these guys, Mike and Chris Killebrew, they want to hang out with us. And it's like May. And I'm like, okay, I can have friends maybe and be cool. Like, she's going to invite these 2 really cool people over from the high school and we're going to play Rock Band in my basement. Maybe then I can be cool. And I don't understand, like, I just didn't understand anything. Like, the things that I would do for fun back then was like watch Project Runway on Bravo and then sew my own stuff at home. Like, I was very much like, I liked watching Christian Siriano. I didn't like making out in my free time. And maybe others can relate. They expected me to blow them when they were in my basement. I thought we were gonna play Rock Band, and they brought alcohol and they took their pants off and they started telling us to take our clothes off. And then I blew one of them and they had me put their penis in my hand and it was horrible. And then college, going into freshman year of college, it was all the same like that. There was this guy, Patrick Russell, and this other guy, Luke Gogliotti, and they were all like, those 2 guys like wanted to Eiffel Tower me and they were like making a joke about it with other people. And I was like, I'm just sitting in my dorm with my legs closed. Like, all you boys give me anxiety with your sex demands. And sometimes, like, with boys, like, you give them sex so that they like back off and like, all right, you're horny, like, woo, like, relax, let me just give it up to you, you fuck off. And it works sometimes they fuck off, but like, you like trick yourself into thinking it's consensual. I don't know, men are they're very physical creatures. And I don't know, dude. I don't know. So that was rough, but that's
what's an Eiffel Tower, Lala? What's an Eiffel Tower? I don't know that term.
Penetration from the front and the back. A nightmare. Ugh. And then Sonny was okay, but he wanted to have group sex. And then he also likes to have sex with lots of women on the side. And then he like recorded the audio of our sex. Like, it was overwhelming, him coming into my life and always sex. And it was fun and I really enjoyed it. It like broke some sort of seal or something in my mind. But sex gives me anxiety. I would prefer to just not have it and keep my legs closed and stay at home and get a job again and just disappear.
No, don't say that. Some bad people are calling me right now. Okay. If you're bad, yeah. Okay. So Eiffel Tower means from the front and the back. All right. So that's at the same time. Okay. Let's take some questions. You're on with K Jobs. Yeah. K Jobs, this is Lala, our new friend.
Hey.
Hi, Kay. It's nice to meet you. How are you?
I'm okay. I've had a long week.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I fucking hate sex. So I haven't had sex in like 7 years because I hate it so much.
Nice.
Wow, 7 years, Kay?
Yeah, and before that I had sex with like 18 people, so it wasn't like an easy quit. I just quit having sex with people, and I don't touch guys at all.
I love that. That's beautiful. Totally my grinds.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. So do you have a question for Lala? I mean, she's been through a lot. Those 2 football players, Eiffel Tower. What's your question?
I mean, but like, why don't you just like not talk to them? I mean, like, I understand that like all they ever want to do is like ask questions, because when I was in New York City, they did the same thing to me, and they're like, why don't you just like not talk to them?
Well, I thought I had an opportunity once again to be a normal person and be included and be a part of something, but it was like a trick. So, you know, of course, no one wants to actually be my friend. It was a peer pressure thing, and I was 18, and I also didn't know like these like games people play in order to get sex. You know, I was like, I didn't even know someone would play a game in order to get sex. So,
I mean, like, when's the last time somebody talked to you sexually? Like, when's the last time somebody confronted you with sex, presented you with sex?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that one more time?
When's the last time somebody presented you with sex?
Carl in the RV.
Carl? Oh no, and that was not a good experience.
Yeah, but Sonny was the same thing. He just was like, fuck me. You know, it was the same. That's boys. They just want sex, right? Give me sex, give me sex. And you're like, okay, let me make a choice. So
I don't believe
I
it's
don't know any
completely
boy that eases into sex. They always just are all about it immediately. It's overwhelming.
Well, I think it's like, I think it kind of goes both ways. I think girls kind of do it to guys too, because we wear all these sexual, like, weird. That's why I always button my shirt up as far as I can, and I dress really conservatively, because I think girls do it to them too. Like, the way we dress kind of helps them along that way, and so I don't know. This is
why? Because Lala dresses very sexy. Do you think that is inspiring to guys like Carl to want to, you know, pursue her? Okay.
Well, I mean, I think even if you didn't dress sexy, they would take it that way as well. But so I think it's a society, civilization thing. I think we're screwing up instead of civilization is screwing up, and just having girls like, you know, little 12-year-old girls are wearing hoodie like short skirts and stuff like that. And like we're girls we're born from the crib to have sex and have babies. It's like what we're expected to do.
I know, but I just can't get a man to stick around longer than one sexual encounter. They just run away scared. So I don't know. So
why don't you
if Carl
so I need to go to therapy and get a job again. That's a good start.
I don't think the job has anything to do with it.
It does, because I want money. I want to be able to know that I have enough money to pay for coffee in the morning. That makes such a difference on mental sanity and stability. I can't even tell you. A roof over your head and knowing that you have money coming in, oh, that's everything. That's security. Yeah, I want to have a job and a house again. I don't want to be homeless.
So do you feel like you have to have sex to have a home?
No, sex has nothing to do with it. People, everybody else be talking about sex. I just want to get a house and a job, and then I'm good. That's all I want. Bare minimum. Hands up.
Okay.
That's all I want.
Lala dates a guy who's going to prison.